Hey Capricorns, welcome to my channel. My name's Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If nothing resonates, just check back next time or look at your moon and your rising signs. So hopefully you had an awesome weekend through the new moon. I didn't really do any research on it, so I'm not going to be providing any advice on it at this time. Just hopefully you allowing yourself to start a new chapter of your life, okay? Walking away from things that hinder your growth. So this is my I don't remember what this deck is called actually. So we'll just dive in, calling in our spirits, guides, and angels, ascended masters to bring us messages to start the reading for you. First card to come through is empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So some of you need to bring empathy into your life, especially for yourself. Not being too harsh on yourself if you don't get things done, or if you feel like you've been stuck and all of a sudden you saw, let's say for lack of better words, you saw the light at the end of the tunnel and you're kind of giving yourself shit for it, for not seeing it sooner. Don't do that. Be kind to yourself, okay? Before anyone's spiritual awakening, we are blind to it all, okay? And easily corrupted and manipulated, so there may also be somebody else that may have hurt you, that may have done you wrong. Please make sure, you know, like it says, look at the situation from their point of view, not yours, right? Try to understand how they're thinking. Okay. All right. What else for Capricorn, please? Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it for myself. Yeah, being totally honest with ourselves is not really, it's really difficult, but it's not at the same time. And this, I'm kind of feeling a connection here with the empathy. Being honest with empathy will get you further in life than just pure honesty. Okay, because with empathy behind the honesty, you're giving yourself a boost. You're being kind to yourself. You're being understanding. Okay. Let's do one more, please. One more card for Capricorn. Thank you. We have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. If you are not used to living in the energy of love, if you're used to living in a fear-based home or lifestyle, or you're just finally processing your childhood and there's a lot of fear-based energy from there, be empathetic to yourself and the person that caused that pain. Please know that pain was caused to them as well. That's the only way you're going to get through it, and learning to coexist with that fear and pain. And this is meant to test you, okay? You need to learn to overcome and coexist with the darkness. Easier said than done, I know. That's why being kind and honest with yourself will help you work through any fears that you have, especially if you have a fear about moving forward in life, moving, the next steps forward, or taking a new job, or moving somewhere else, or traveling, whatever it may be. Just be honest and empathetic to yourself, okay? Okay, so let's move into tarot. Looking at current and future energies. Current future energies for Capricorn, please. Starting us off, we have the Emperor and the King of Swords. Strong masculine energy. Maybe your masculine energy is trying to protect you from something. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I believe that was the Death card. Yeah. Let's get one more. Oh, we got two. We got an additional card. Nine of Swords. And the Strength card. Okay. Bottom of the deck, overall energy. We have the Six of Pentacles. So this Six Pentacles energy, it's about finding balance, right? Balance between feminine and masculine energies. Also trusting in that energy, as well as learning to use the resources around you to find stability in your life, right? And I have a feeling it has a lot to do with your personal masculine energy, so the right side of the body. How do I say this? There's like something that somebody needs to do here that, like, you are stable, you've got the money or the funds to do whatever you're meant to do, but you're controlling to control it too much. You're in your head about it too much. You're not letting everything happen as it's meant to, and that's where that fear-based energy is coming from, okay? And this is probably stemming from some point in your life where there was no support, there was no stability, there was no, in whatever choices you wanted to make, or if you want to try something out and maybe it didn't work out, there was backlash to it. There were comments, there's passive aggressive comments from people in your life, and it could be your parents, it could be other people, it doesn't really matter at this point. You know your story best, so apply it as you feel it needs to be. And if you notice, they're looking towards each other. So it's almost like you're searching for someone or something to help you, but you don't need help. You've got this all on your own. You just need to find that strength, that stability, and understand that you have an intelligence within you that is untapped. You haven't found it yet. Or it's like you're holding on to it, right? And it's almost like maybe your subconscious is holding on to it, or maybe whatever. So it's time to find that balance, right? Your feminine energy can't hold everything up. You have to let the masculine energy do its thing as well, and teach them how to coexist, to work together. Can I clarify this top row, please? Yes, this is a major lesson. 5 of Cups and 10 of Swords. It's going to teach you something. Hierophant. Spirit has been advising you to work through this for a long time, and it's finally coming to an end. Could also be an actual male persona in your life that you've been trying to protect yourself from. Could be a fire sign, could be an air sign, could be an Aries. Take it how it resonates. This could also be that male figure in your life that was not supportive, was very controlling, but created somewhat of a stable environment, and I'm going to use quotes around that, that you grew up in. And this is an old wound of being controlled and fear of controlling your own life and using your own intellect to lead your life forward. Okay, so it's time to open yourself up to more possibilities. I'm really getting a strong feeling that somebody is meant to go travel the world. And it's almost like you have to let go of something, of a fear of something, before you can fully move into that direction. Okay, so that may not be for everybody. Future energies, we have the 10 of Pentacles, the Death card, the 9 of Swords, and an additional card of the Strength card. So we're going to kind of separate them a little bit because they did come in pairs. There's definitely going to be a shift into abundance, financial, and what's the word I want to use? Relationship success. Going to have a good home, good job, whatever it may be. And please keep in mind that doesn't necessarily mean like buying an actual house or a townhome or whatever. This could be land, this could be just you letting go of the mindset of what a home should look like, and maybe you're one of those awesome families that are traveling around in an RV, or you just travel in your car with your pet. You're shifting out of this mindset of this is how things are supposed to be and I'm not allowed to change it. You gotta let that go. It's time to let go of that old-fashioned thought process. I don't know where this is coming from, but the Spirit said, you will find love in the most unique way. Chariot, yeah, Spirit's telling you it's time to make the next step forward in whatever your plan is to move forward in life. Or what you feel is the next step for you in life, not necessarily by society standards. And it could be just really small, oh my gosh. It could be a really small interesting. So we have the Hermit, the Lovers, and the Seven of Swords, and I'm kind of getting this energy of somebody did you wrong. So basically, you were trying to find yourself. You found someone that was really, just not good, and you thought they were your person, but they weren't. They were masked as your person. There was a lesson in there. But it wasn't, it was a karmic partner. It wasn't your person. But you're going to find your person through this adventure you're about to go on. I will say, whoever this person was, this karmic partner, they were meant to shatter this. You see how this Hermit is encased in snow? That karmic partner basically shattered that for you, and that's a good thing. Okay, please keep in mind, karmic partners aren't always bad. They're there for a purpose. Some of them are there to hurt us, to open us up again, right? I still feel like someone's gonna meet their person somewhere somewhere out in the world. You're gonna go on an adventure or something. I don't know. Okay. And the last two cards, we have the Nine of Swords on the Strength card. You're finding strength through the pain and suffering. You're finding strength in yourself that you realize you're able to continue getting up every day. And even though you may feel like crap, you're still processing. You're still working through your emotions, right? You are still trying to not only just move on, but trying to find the deeper meaning to it all, right? Finding that happy balance, looking at things from a different perspective, absolutely. And of course, you're going to be worried about it as time moves on, but know that your strength will become greater than your fear as time moves on, as you learn to overcome those fears, and you'll start to learn how to make better decisions for yourself. Knight of Swords. You'll start to no longer allow old mindsets to rule over your choices. I hope that makes sense. Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. The energies, the spiritual energies are around Capricorns right now. You're the key to something. You're the key to something in life. It may not be something big or, it's big or small. It may not be put down in history books, but everybody has a part. We have Spirit of Castle, Fortress, Rescue, Imprisonment. Only you can rescue yourself, okay? It's time to release yourself from that prison of, maybe it's the fear, maybe it's the old wounds. Yeah, look at that. Spirit of Snowflake and Spirit of Light. It is time to realize that you are one of a kind, you are special, you are irreplaceable, and it is time to start over. And I think at the beginning of this reading I had said that, yes, there was a new moon, and I hope that you decided to start a new chapter in your life. Spirit of enchantment. We go through these lulls of where the old energy, I guess you could say, enchants us or captivates us. It's temporary, right? There's just a little bit more that we're meant to learn. That's why, like, I don't know if anybody else is like me in this aspect, where I go back to arguments and I always wish that I had said more, said something different. I always go back and replay them in my head and where I actually react. That just means there's something that you're not learning from that situation. And it's only temporary, okay? All right, let's go into the final deck, close out this reading, soul growth journey. Final messages, please. Some of you are literally at a crossroads right now. Again, bring in empathy and honesty to yourself about what is holding you back, what is causing confusion, what is stopping you from moving forward, what is putting you in the middle of that crossroads. Keep in mind, though, things are all about divine timing. So even if you may feel lost, you may just be walking a lot slower along the path before your next checkpoint or before the next person you meet the next person on that path. Know that everything is meant to happen when it's supposed to happen. You may have just moved faster than, Spirit thought you would. Other people need to catch up. Your angels are always with you. Even when you feel like you're alone, call them in, give them permission. Remember, free will. Okay. For those of you who are dealing with childhood issues of abandonment, stop blaming other people for those issues. I know it's really challenging, especially if it was a parent that made you feel unworthy and just kept leaving you alone. At some point, you will get out of that victim consciousness where you blame other people for certain things. You can blame, obviously there's blame to them when it happened, but it's later in life where you have to start accepting responsibility for yourself, because after a certain point you have to accept that you are making your own choices. Okay. Archangel Michael, it's interesting, the angels came through and Archangel Michael specifically have come through to let you know that anytime you feel this energy and you're trying to clear it up, you are protected. You can also ask Archangel Michael to come in and protect you, and also cut cords. Okay. All right, Capricorns, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I will talk to you guys next week.